I'm up here in Keystone, Colorado. Finally crested my 10,000 foot mark. For this whole trip, I've been teasing 10,000 feet. I crossed into Yosemite, it was like 9,900. I've been at a town called Silverthorne, which was 9,200, something like that. Today, I finally drove up into the mountains, and this is 10,000 feet in the air. Brutal on the lungs, man. Brutal on the lungs. So I'm gonna catch my breath. I won't talk too long right now, but pretty sick, dude. Pretty sick. This is Year of Adventure number 9, episode number 9, part 2. Let's go see what we can find. And here comes the big challenge on how to get down this. Oh my gosh, dude. That sucked. I've made it back to my car, despite the odds, uninjured. That's a scary hill to come down. I can welcome you officially to Year of Adventure, episode 9, part 2. This is gonna be really fun, guys. I'm headed out to the little town that I've been staying in for the past few days called Silverthorne, Colorado. And I'm going to take you to my birthday party in Firestone, Colorado with an old roommate of mine that I went to with college. It's going to be so fun, so exciting. And I've even heard rumor from my roommate, cannot confirm or deny yet, that there's going to be a watermelon trebuchet in this video. I'm going to leave it at that right now. Let's go get it. It is a beautiful, great, and good, and sunny, and bright, and magical, and nature-filled morning here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I spent most of yesterday driving from Silverthorne, Colorado, where I was staying for a while. Now I'm in Steamboat Springs, which is one of the more famous towns in all of Colorado. It's the location of like 23, I think is the number, different recreational stores like REI, like little mini REIs all around. So it's really exciting. I'm gonna go hopefully get some new shoes today, but let's go and see you around the town because it's pretty awesome and it has a chocolate shop and I gotta show you that at some point too. Let's get into it. Okay, Steamboat Springs was a pretty little town. I got some new kicks, bro. Check them out. First time I've had a non-hiking shoe in forever, but I got some new shoes. Now we're going to find something truly special, and to this day, one of my favorite activities of all time. If you followed my YouTube channel for any period of time, you will know that I love hot springs. It's one of my favorite things in the world. You go out in the woods, you find a little puddle in the middle of the forest, and you get to soak with a bunch of other hippies just like you. It's a beautiful thing, and that's what I'm about to take you to show you. First real natural one I've been to on this trip. So let's get into it right now. If you followed me for a long period of time on this channel, you'd likely know that one of my favorite activities of all time is going hot springing. And for the first time really on this trip, I found one kind of hot spring in its house for the motorcycle. Now I found a real natural hot spring out here in the mountains of Colorado.
The right way.
I appreciate it. If you're willing.
You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Woo! Oh my goodness, that's a big one. So what you were about to see is one of the worst examples of peer pressure I've ever been a part of. This poor girl is about to jump off this cliff. I didn't do it, but for some reason I thought it was a good idea to encourage her to do it off this massive, massive jump. So this hot spring was a hell of a trip. I'm not going to recommend what you're about to see, but it's a good story, I guess, so maybe it's for you. I don't know. Oh, I'm a little guilty right now. I'm not going to lie, but enjoy.
Oh shit, alright.
Oh my gosh. She's alive. So this is Radium Hot Springs where we are right now. Cold hot spring as far as hot springs go. Like maybe a warm spring, it maybe is, but this is it right down here. First real natural hot spring I've been to on this trip so far. Beautiful place, big cliffs to jump off of, awesome. I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next right now. This is one of those moments on the trip where we just surrender to whatever life has in store. So I'm driving right now. Might go see underwater vapor caves, might go to a national park. Regardless, it's gonna be a good time. This was Radium Hot Springs, Colorado. Hey, good morning. I am in the Skeleton Forest, parts of Rocky Mountain National Park right now. I'm gonna show you a little bit more in just a second, but check out all the burn right now. This place has been burned, and that's not a bad thing. Fire is very good for the ecosystem in a lot of scenarios. So we're gonna find a good view, and you can see it for yourself. So this is Rocky Mountain National Park. I pulled out the little GoPro stick a bit so you can see some of how beautiful this place is. The biggest difference between Rocky Mountain National Park and the rest of the national parks I've been in is this entire trip, when I've been living in my car, traveling across the country, has been a battle against the heat. It's been so hot. When I was in Yosemite National Park, when I was in Nevada, when I was going through southern Idaho even, it was so hot in the middle of summer. I woke up this morning on the outskirts of Rocky Mountain National Park, just over this way, and it was 29 degrees and my car was frosted over. So this is going to become a new challenge very soon on this trip, is dealing with the cold. But this is Rocky Mountain National Park, man. It's cool to be to so many pretty places. It's gorgeous. currently at an elevation of 12,000 feet above sea level. Oh my gosh, check it out. When I came here, I didn't know what Rocky Mountain National Park was known for. The park's known for something. You go to Yosemite, you have the massive granite cliffs. You go to Yellowstone, you have all the wildlife and the geysers. I didn't know what Rocky Mountain Park was known for when I got here. What it's known for is that it's like the highest elevation park in the world, basically. It's definitely the highest elevation highway in all of the United States. This road that you can see down there that goes across this, it reaches an elevation of 12,183 feet. And you're wondering why I'm breathing so hard right now. It's not because I just did a big hike. It's because I went up this little tiny trail, this famous trail called Huffer's Trail. Because of what I'm doing right now. When you're at 12,000 feet, you can barely breathe up here. It's incredible. It's definitely the highest elevation I've ever been to, and it's spectacular. It's spectacular here. This is wild, man. It's actually so high that it makes the transition out of the tree line. You can see where the trees stop way down here. This is tundra. This is like the kind of country that you get in Alaska. It's tundra. All these little plants take decades to grow and rarely reach more than a quarter, maybe a half inch off the ground. What a wild place. It reaches -40 here in the winter too, because it's just so high. Okay, I'm gonna hike back down. This is Rocky Mountain National Park, highest elevation national park in the United States. Amazing. Okay, it's been a long day of fun in Colorado, but I'm just not quite ready to call it a day. So what we're gonna do is hike up into these mountains. We're in Estes Park, Colorado right now, just down the hill. Ate a beautiful lunch. Now it's off to see what the rocks of Colorado had to offer us. This is my favorite hiking territory when we have these big boulders to climb over. So much traction, so much opportunity for jumping off of stuff. Let's go. So when you're out here doing parkour in the woods, first, it's the best place to do it. Best place to develop natural athleticism. Best time of the day right now as well. Perfect evening time. Dark's the worst time though, so you gotta be careful for that as well. You also gotta know your limits, right? You gotta be careful with this. You gotta make good jumps. Woo. So it's fun out here, but just because I'm doing it doesn't mean that everybody watching this should. Some of you probably should. Not everybody though. It's all about knowing what you're capable of. Like that was a little sketchy. So I'm headed into an apartment complex to see one of my old college roommates, or my old college roommate. I guess I really only had one. His name's Will. Fantastic dude. I bought him a ton of chocolate and I'm so excited for you guys to meet him. Let's go.
What's up, man? Come on in! Hey, pal, long time no see.
Years, dude.
Dude, looks good. I know, right? It's a lot of hair.
Look what I got you. Look what I got
you got me a gift.
Okay, all right. Now you guys got. You have anyone else here? We have
No,
it's
Emma's
just us
out
right now?
walking the dog right now.
Oh my gosh, Will, you should see our... Okay, we are about to meet Will's family. This is a family that I've known about forever and hardly ever met. So, first time I guess I've met. This is Emma right here. Hi. Will's sister. Heard a lot about her. This is Will right here. I have never met Will's parents though, and Will and I were college roommates for ages, so it's gonna be exciting. Let's do it. Oh. Update on the situation. They just pulled into the driveway.
Seconds later.
Hey!
Hey! Perfect
what are your
timing.
parents' names again?
Anthony and Linda.
Thank you.
Yeah, but not the one you'd expect. What? No, I'm kidding. All kinds of.
Hi. Thank you so much. Can I give you a hug? I heard so much about you. It's a pleasure to
feel like
be
you're my
here.
lost son, so it's okay.
It's my other son.
Thank you so much for having me in your home. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's so exciting to
Well,
be here.
you know, now including Coleman and Emilio, now you have 3 second sons.
I do. This is great.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, you guys are adopting all sorts of guys.
All of them. They all take turns though, so it's a lot easier.
Do that? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
This is mine.
One
This
is
is my
It's your
run.
turn for the
One is
weekend.
in Maryland, so
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. Are you guys going in?
Yeah, we're going. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were hanging out out here.
stand out here.
Just say some good love.
Turkeys, yeah.
And Hannah said she's already here too.
Hannah is already here.
Oh my gosh. What's up? Good to meet you too. Good to meet you too, bro.
Really loves pets.
Good job. Oh, hi, Pop. Hey, what's up?
Liberty, stop freaking out.
We're at a little car show here in Firestone, Colorado with my pal Will.
What's up?
Check out all these old cars. 1970 truck,
Dude, look, there's a little skull in there.
1969. Wow, dude. Check that out.
Why not? Why not?
That is so
Yeah,
cool,
big
man.
look dope too.
1969 Ford. Oh my.
I thought he was talking to me for a second.
1959.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wow. Check this thing out. 1977.
I feel like that guy just ran into a fence. Then he's like, you know what? That looks
works.
good. Let's
Yeah, that
keep it there.
works.
Yeah, let's just tighten that.
1941, man. These are old
What do you
cars.
think of the cream color, man?
I want to see this. If we were going to choose any car, Will and I are making a choice. This would be my decision. The brand new Stingray. Brand new. What a year is this? This is a 2014 Stingray Corvette. Probably well over 6 figures to have that
You
car.
have no respect for history. That's why. Oh, you
Let's
did-
see yours.
Yeah, my fault, but it looks dope as hell.
This street. This thing right here. This is yours.
This one.
Ow!
This one's mine right here, man.
Oh my gosh! Look at that engine. I see this with you, Will, for sure.
Oh yeah.
1940.
Here's the thing. Look at that. I'm probably not gonna fit, but I'm gonna have fun trying.
That's a beautiful car.
Oh, it's so cool.
Wow, I love this engine, man. Check that thing out. Looks like it has little bells on it.
Oh, dude, look at that. We got like a Steve Blaster. I think that's like a custom, like horn in there or something. Oh man, someone on
cool.
YouTube is gonna call Wales. Wow, look at it go.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Woo!
See, Paul, that's money well.
You're not gonna believe this.
Oh, Grace, I just did it.
Yeah, man.
That's my nugget!
Yeah.
Next year, this is pretty.
I've never seen so many donkeys in my life.
And you probably won't again until next year. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
So Will and I have to apologize.
No, just give me.
Will,
yeah, hang on.
Will
I'll take it.
assured me.
I would like to confess a crime that I have committed, which is false testimony of trebuchet, due to a tragic lack of Doug, our great bearded redneck friend who kicks butt and builds trebuchets. He is not here, so
failed
I'm
us.
sorry for my.
That was a good apology.
Yeah, there you go.
So, despite we thought there was going to be a trebuchet, and I told you that there was going to be one, where we throw watermelon to something. And it's not
I
happening.
feel so bad.
It's not happening.
We still get watermelon.
We
from
still
it.
get porkapalooza. We got to eat sausage and pork and had fun.
whole lot of
This
stuff.
is Hannah. That's Emma.
And
we had
everyone thought I'd
fun.
regret the
but
amount of pork I ate, and I don't yet. Yet.
It's sad though. It's sad. Anyways, it's been great, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I'm camping on a lake just south of Thermopolis, Wyoming, and it's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see here. The water, I'm too scared to touch it because I think it's gonna be cold, but I'll figure that out at some point. What I just came from was my birthday down in Firestone, Colorado. It was just yesterday. We went down, I got to have fun with my old college roommate, Will. It was such a beautiful, beautiful experience. It's been a long time since I've had one of those mornings where you have a full family together in the kitchen, making breakfast together, having fun, making little jokes. Just, there was so much love in that house that it's just something that I haven't seen in a very long time. So it was a special moment for me. And I'm now officially 24 years old here in Wyoming. It's incredible. It's incredible to be here. I'm gonna end this video with this right here. When I left on this trip about 45 days ago, just over 45 days ago, I expected myself to start to get lonely and really want to go back to a house and really have a place that I can call home. And instead, what's happening to me, kind of weirdly, is that the more I travel, the more addicted I'm becoming to the feeling of going and finding new people to talk to and seeing new places like this that I would never, ever even, like, who knew this was here? It's not on any Google recommendations. It's not a national park. It's nothing. It's just a gorgeous spot in the country. And I found so many of these places. So the more I travel, the more I want to do all this stuff. And it's amazing. So what I've done, instead of, the plan was to find a house and or find an apartment and end up just living there eventually, stop, live somewhere for a year and keep going. But the plan now is that I've gotten a one-way plane ticket to Spain, where I'm gonna go and stay in Europe for an indefinite amount of time come November. So I'm traveling across the country, and instead of this trip starting to wind down, it's just ramping up more and more. So it means more good content for you, I guess. It's a transformative moment in my life. This whole thing, I don't know when it's gonna end. I don't know where I'm gonna end up, but I know that your support has made it really, really fun for me. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining me once again on these Year of Adventure clips. This is Year of Adventure, episode 9, part 2, I think. And we'll see what comes next. But this is Wyoming, 8th state I've been to, baby. Let's see what's next.